Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my August favorites. And forgive me, I just got back from the gym, so I'm a little disheveled. But I have a full face of makeup on because I am testing out a new foundation for you guys. So anyway, let me go ahead and get started with my favorites. I don't have as many favorites as I did the last time. And I don't have like any food favorites. Basically, it's just hair, skin, and makeups. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I want to mention are some hair products. I've actually mentioned the Olaplex treatment that I purchased. It's like a small little bottle that I purchased at Sephora. And I went ahead and purchased the Olaplex Bond Maintenance Shampoo and Conditioner. This stuff is amazing. It is so good. It makes my hair feel like super silky, super soft. It's supposed to repair, strengthen, and hydrate your hair, and it does just that. Because I get my hair done at least every, I want to say 8 to 10 weeks, and I get balayage. It really does some damage to my hair. So I always use that Olaplex treatment. I use that quite a bit. And the Olaplex treatment along with the shampoo and conditioner is an amazing trio. It works really good. The first time I used it, I put way too much in my hair and it was just like overly sudsy. It was way too much. This stuff is thick. So you only need, I would say for long hair, like just a quarter size amount. And then for shorter hair, less than that. But yeah, the same with the conditioner. You don't need much with both of these. The next hair product I want to mention is this Fenola No Yellow shampoo. I use this because when you like highlight your hair, sometimes it'll get a bit brassy and red. And this stuff actually makes it to where it looks brighter and more vibrant. So you want a good purple shampoo that does that, and this stuff is amazing. I got this off of Amazon. Whenever I put this in my hair looks like I've gotten it done again because it really brightens up all of those gold highlights, and so I really love this stuff. It doesn't have a strong smell to it or anything, but I will say this. If you use this, be mindful that your hands will turn purple. So what I do is I use like plastic gloves. You know, I put like a small amount in my hands and then I wash my hair with it. And I use the gloves because the first time I used it, I had purple all over my fingers and all over my hands. So be mindful of that. Either use some plastic gloves, or as soon as you're done washing your hair, wash your hands really well. Use like a loofah sponge to kind of get all of that purple out. But this stuff is still good stuff, even though it does that to your hands. Okay, the last hair product I want to mention is this Kristen Esse Signature Hair Water. Looks like this. It's supposed to put like a light fragrance in your hair when you've had your hair unwashed for like a day or so. Not only does it give a fragrance to your hair, but it also like revives the hair, like the look of your hair. Like, so if you curled your hair the day before and then the next day you're not going to wash it, you just have those curls, but they're not really like, they're kind of like limp curls. You know, they're not really as like bold as they were before. If you put this stuff in your hair and just spray it all around and just kind of shake your hair around, it will revive those curls somewhat. It's not going to make them as bold and curly as it was before, but it'll make it look like a beautiful wavy type of curl. I curled my hair one day and I used this. And I'm telling you guys, this stuff is so good. It made my hair smell really good, and it revived the look of my hair. It revived the style of my hair, and I just really love this. I'm gonna buy me another bottle of this because I've been using it so much, and it really does good for your hair. Okay, so I'm gonna go into a skin product, and this is not like a skincare product or anything, but this is a dark self tanning mousse. And it's called Isle of Paradise. I bought this at Sephora. This stuff is what I use to self-tan. You may be wondering why I self-tan. Well, I'll tell you, when I self-tan, I have a nice golden tone over my body, and I really love the way it looks, like if I'm going to an event or if I'm going somewhere special and I want that tan bronze look. This actually gives me the tan bronze look that I'm looking for. Like I said, it's the Isle of Paradise Dark Self Tanning Mousse, and it is vegan friendly, cruelty free, and organic. So all of that is really good for your skin. Also, it comes with color correcting actives to even the skin tone. So I've used Loving Tan before, and that does not compare to this. This stuff does not smell. It doesn't have that really strong self-tan smell, but it really leaves it like bronzy and glowy. I self-tanned all of my body last night, and this is so easy to use. I actually use the Loving Tan mitt that I got on the website. I actually use it with this, but you can use any self-tanning mitt. I just use this one because I really like it. It's more of like a plush self-tanning mitt. But anyway, this stuff is really good. It's got really good pigmentation. It doesn't make you look like orange, and that's what I love about it. Oh, I have one more hair item, and it is the Goody Ouchless Forever hair ties, and they look like this. And these things hold your hair in place. I mean, they don't let your hair go anywhere. They keep it so tight, but not so tight that it hurts your head at the end of the day. They're very comfortable to wear, and I've been using these like crazy. I wear my hair up for work all the time, and they're just really comfortable, and they keep my hair in place. There's a few products, makeup products, that I've been using quite a bit. One of the makeup products that I've been using is this e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. This stuff is amazing. I love this more than I love the MAC Prep and Prime Stick. This is so good. When I put it on and I put my foundation on top, it has covered all of my pores, and it is very inexpensive compared to the MAC Stick and then some of the other poreless primers that I have. But this one works so good. It's got a really nice consistency to it. It comes out kind of like a white color, but once you blend it in, it's pretty much disappeared. It looks really nice. It does have maybe a little bit of the silicone feel, but not much. It's more smoothing than anything. So I really like this primer. It's been working for me really well. Okay, so the next thing is the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. Initially, I did a video where I was using e.l.f. products that I had purchased and I hadn't used, and the Dewy Setting Mist was one of them. And this is really good, guys. It doesn't look like sparkly or greasy or oily. It just really looks like you have a glow, but a subtle glow, not anything too strong. Now, initially when you do spray it, you have to let it set. Pretty much with any spray that you use, you're gonna have to let it set. Some set faster than others. This one does not set as fast, but once it sets, it's just really beautiful on the skin. So I've really been loving this. A few eyeshadow palettes that I've been loving are, of course, I'm gonna bring it up again because these palettes they're so good. They're the Rimmel Magnifeyes edition, and I have the one in Smoke and the one in Nude. These two I've been using like crazy. You can see here, this one's more like a cool toned. And then that's the Smoke edition, and then the Nude edition is more of like a brown, it's more of a nude brown tone. And I really like these. Today I have on the Nude edition. I have 3 or 4 of these colors. I've used those on my eyelids today. And every time I wear one of these, I get compliments. I just love them. They look really nice on the eyelids and they stay. So those are 2 palettes that I've been loving by Rimmel. One palette that I was really surprised that I really liked. At first it was kind of weird because the consistency is very weird, but it's this e.l.f. Aqua Beauty. It looks like this. Sorry, mine's dirty. I've been using it. But here's the colors here. These are good, but they're like a weird consistency. So they're very like creamy to powder. And I'll swatch a couple of colors for you. But guys, these look beautiful on the eye. They look really nice and they stay put. They don't go anywhere. Now, I did read on these that you can use these as a base to put your eyeshadow on, or you can actually use them just by themselves. And when I used them by themselves. So here's the colors here. Look at those vibrant colors. And like I said, they're like a cream to powder eyeshadow. So, but yeah, they're really pretty. Really love these. Yeah, so that e.l.f. Aqua Beauty, tried it, loved it. I'm so glad that I have it because this is so beautiful on the eyelid. The next thing I want to show you are some blushes that I've been loving. And of course, from that e.l.f. video, I have been loving these primer blushes. These blushes, they don't move. They don't go anywhere. They stay on you throughout the day, and I have been loving them. They're so good and they're so pigmented, and a little goes a long way. So be careful not to just dip your brush in there and try to get all this color off on your brush and then put on your skin, because it will come off very strong. So just be careful with these because they're very pigmented. I recommend any of those primer blushes. They're so good. And then the other blush that I've been reaching for, and I've had this for a while, is the Hourglass. It is the Ambient Luminous Blush Palette, and it comes in Luminous Flush, Incandescent, Electra, and Mood Exposure. This is what it looks like. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous blush palette, and the blushes are so beautiful on the skin. When you put them on, you don't even really need highlighter because they've got this like really beautiful glow. And these are the shades here. And they look like they wouldn't show up, but I'm telling you, once you build them up, they look really pretty. An eye primer that I have been reaching for and works really good for me, especially during these hot months that we've had here in Texas, is the Stay Don't Stray by Benefit. Not only is it supposed to be like a primer for the eyelid, but you can also use it as a primer underneath your eye to keep like your concealer in place. I never use it like that. I always just use it to prime my eyelids before I put my eyeshadow on. Not only does it help your eyeshadow stay in place, but it also helps with the pigmentation, so it adds like a little more oomph to it. You know, it makes the eyeshadow kind of stand out a lot more, and that's what it looks like right there. The next product I want to show you is an eyebrow product. It is this e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brown Pencil in Neutral Brown. You guys know I love this one. This is the one that I talked about, I think, in my last favorites, and this one is a more natural look. I love this. I could use this any day. Very natural, very light. This one's a little more defined look. I do have it on my eyebrows today, and I absolutely love it. It's so easy to use. It's so pigmented. It has this really thin tip to it. I love that you can put some little hair-like strokes in your eyebrows, and it just looks really good, and it stays in place. So I've really been loving this e.l.f. pencil. And then for two face products that I've been enjoying is this Lorac Bronzing Powder, and it's in Sundays. It's this here. It's such a gorgeous powder, and it has like this shimmer to it. It's a very bronzy, glowy type of bronzer, and I'll show you right there. That's what it looks like. It looks so beautiful on the cheeks. It's just really pretty, and I've been using it with this Sonia Kashuk stippling brush. I just dip it in there and then put it all over my forehead, my cheekbones, you know, a little bit on my chin and on my neck, and this just looks gorgeous on the skin. So the last product I want to show you is this Next to Nothing Matte Pressed Powder, and it is in medium deep. I have already hit pan with this, as you can see. I have been using this like crazy. This is such a beautiful powder on. I have it on today. It just looks really like smoothing. It's like literally next to nothing. It doesn't have like that cakey feel to it. It just feels like a light powder. It's just really nice on the skin, and it adds a little bit of color to my skin that I need, and I've really been enjoying this powder. So like I said, I've already hit pan with this. I do have an extra one, so in case I run out of this one, I'll get into the next one. So anyway, those are my August favorites. Thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.